guys, we're back in the car. We are off to the gym. Today I'm gonna do a full day of eating, wedding prep edition, whatever the fuck that means. My wedding is in T-minus like less than 3 months. And I'm just starting. Okay, so you know how people are like, oh, you never let people like tell you what they want and blah, 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 and other people's opinions. Now it's crunch time. And now I'm feeling like, oh my God, like, stop talking to me. I really don't care. You know, those bridezillas. I'm the complete opposite of that. I'm like, just get it done. Go, go. I think it's the entrepreneurial in me where it's just like functionality. Great. That tab is closed. Let's close that out. However, it is starting to get a little bit busier. So, we're going to do a full day of eating on the road because I got a lot to do today. What are we doing? We're heading to the gym. I had breakfast. I'm going to put a clip of that here. And then I'm going to go to a coffee shop, take a couple calls. I have actually an exciting call with a pelvic floor specialist. Shout out you tomorrow. Thank you so much for the reference. I'm going to have on the podcast. So more on that. If you don't know, I do have a podcast with Emily. So make sure you subscribe to Gray Matters. I thought that was a cute name. A client call, and then I have a massage I've booked myself because I feel like it's worth it. Then I'm gonna go do some shopping. I have my bachelorette weekend next weekend. We're going to a little surfer dude town in BC, which is gonna be really, really fun. I'm gonna try and vlog that depending on how people feel about vlogging. I also want to have a good time and kind of detach from phone and technology, so we'll see how that goes. I might wash my car. I'm gonna go do some work at a coffee shop. I'll take you guys along for the ride. This is a really good example of like, I am not prepared whatsoever to eat like anything. I don't have anything packed in my bag. I'm gonna be on the fly all day, and so I'm gonna tell you guys and show you guys how I do that. Because I know so many of you, especially in period recovery, when you have your calories at a point where it's like, I gotta think about eating every like 2 or 3 hours. I still do that, by the way. I'm gonna tell you how I kind of go about that and some like quick, easy meals, snacks that you can have out and about. I'm not saying this is budget friendly whatsoever because I am going to be purchasing all of my food today. But we'll see how it goes. So I'm going to go to the gym, might show you some clips. Still very anxious about filming in the gym, but I might do it. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see in the next clip. All right, guys, got this. It's new to me anyways. I'm going to test it. This is my post-workout snack and I got it all over my car. Why is it chocolate flavored? Looks pretty good. Anyway, this is my post-workout. It's all over my leg now. I'm gonna go wash my car, actually, and then I'm gonna go to the coffee shop and do some work. So, I'll see you there. Update on the protein bar. I think I just got robbed in plain sight. Because I think that thing was like $5-6. Don't ask. I told you guys this was not a budget-friendly full day of eating, so don't even come at me. Yes, I was robbed in plain sight. And it was not awesome. What did it taste like? It kind of tasted like really phony pumpkin spice. Fun fact, I'm a very, very adamant pumpkin spice connoisseur. Fall, that's why I'm getting married in fall, is my time to thrive. I love all things pumpkin spice. And that was just really artificial. Do Better barbells, because they're actually my favorite protein bar brand. Most of their stuff doesn't taste like junk, but that was not good. Don't recommend that. All right, as you can see, my car is now clean. So we're now going to the coffee shop. Curious, just to comment, do you name your car? My car's name is Laurent. I'm going down the list of vampires from Twilight. So surprising. So drop your comment of what your car's name is and if you name your car or if I'm crazy. Okay, I'll catch you at the coffee shop. Okay, call number 1 down. That was with the pelvic floor specialist that I'm going to have on the podcast, so stay tuned for that. Now, I have another call in 5 minutes, so I'm going to eat this bad boy because I am hungry. It's a nectarine. I love nectarines. So I have that second call. And then I'm going to hop on over to my massage over there. And then I'm going to get some lunch. It's been a long day already. But a good day nonetheless. So I am really ready for this massage. I have to eat this before I hop on my call. So I have to go. Hi, day. Oh yeah. guys, home. You just saw my snack of a waffle and cottage cheese mixed with pudding mix. Don't knock it till you try it. And I am gonna have one more little snacky poo. What time is it? It's about 4 p.m. right now. I'm having the other nectarine that I bought. So 2 nectarines today. Good news though, my waffle and cottage cheese was free. So I did end up eating out like 4 times, which is fine. The rest of my meals were at home, so don't hate me. Anyways, dinner is on plan for later, and then we'll probably have a sweet treat because we cannot end the night with a sweet treat. Then I'm going to close out the vlog, so stay tuned for that.
If the sun should ditch the sky for a fling one night, and the moon one day should find a younger planet to hang out with, would you doubt?
Okay guys, end of the video. We are gonna close this out. Our full day of eating. I don't know how much I ate today. I did not calculate it. Like I mentioned before, wedding planning, everything. Obviously I was out all day. Pretty busy day, I must say. So on the menu was not tracking my food. Little notion on that, by the way, because I do go through this with my clients quite a bit, is when tracking becomes an issue is when it becomes part of your stress load. So you've heard me talk about that quite a bit, and Emily and I are actually doing a podcast on it tomorrow, which will come out on Tuesday. However, when you track and it adds that low hum stress, like today, if I were to track, it would have added to my stressors, which I don't want. So I think flipping between intuitive eating and then also tracking to kind of audit your intuitive eating is the best place to be. 1, when you have a goal, and 2, to kind of give yourself a break. And I totally get some of you guys might not be at a point where, or I just said that and your anxiety went flaring up because you're like, Hailee, I cannot intuitive eat if my life depended on it. Which is totally okay. You don't have to go and like go to the moon in like 2 days, right? You don't have to 180 our lives. But getting to a point where tracking becomes more of a chore is actually a good thing in my eyes, because then you can switch to intuitive eating and you're building more of that trust in your hunger and fullness cues and what you genuinely want to eat. Like I went out today not knowing what the heck I wanted to eat. Not really. I know like protein, carbs, fats, all of that good stuff. But essentially this was completely what I wanted to eat in that moment. When I went to the grocery store, when I went to the mall, there was a billion things that I could have chosen. I was teetering between chronic taco, which if you guys don't know what chronic taco is, it's quite amazing, and then Steve's Poke. Ended up going with Steve's Poke, which is also equally as amazing. However, it was very intuitive, and so I think having a marrying of intuition and then also tracking is a really good place to be, especially period recovery, especially when you do have goals and are also under a lot of stress load. So that's my 2 cents with that. Anyways, I'm going to close the vlog out here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. You may notice I'm a little late with the vlogs, which I appreciate you for holding on with me again, because everything is going kind of crazy. I have my bachelorette, like I mentioned, next weekend, which I'm going to try and vlog, but the people I'm going with are not super vloggy people. So we'll see how I go with that. And also I want to enjoy it. So anyways, we'll see you on that. So stay tuned if you want to know what that was. Anyways, I will catch you guys in the next one.